Hello and welcome to another Monday. Sorry about the lighting, it's really weird. It's actually raining outside and overcast, so I don't know why. It's a bit like shadowy. But anyway, we just need to get started because I've been sitting here with analysis paralysis for quite some time. And so yeah, I wasn't sure, like, should I start filming a video? Should I do the vlog? But we're starting with the vlog because I've got lots to show you. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I haven't started with the show and tell for a little while, is I made a rubber ducky. And I made a short about this. So this is for the Instagram free pattern challenge. So I won't show you everything I made, but I definitely want to make more of these. I made it with the baby Bernat, and then Houston, we encountered a problem because, oh, maybe my thing is foggy. Ha ha ha. There's a bit of fluff in front of it. I mean, it doesn't fix the shadows, but it was a little bit blurry. Anywho, whoop, I'm on the tripod today. Yeah. Remember, I bought heaps more different colors. So that's just the variegated up there. But I bought like a plain pink, a plain peach, the whites. I don't know where I put them because they didn't fit up there. So I want to go on a hunt. I think that they will be over here. Ooh, in here is like all the spare stuff, because I've looked under my table. I've looked in all the little bags everywhere. Like, I don't see them, so I think that's the only place they could be. So yeah, it turned out really cute. So that's going to be one of the patterns I'm going to show for the free patterns. And the pattern itself was really well done. And so I think when I do that video, it's all going to be patterns that I would recommend, and I might just point out a couple of things that I like. There's a gallery. It's nice to have lots of different ideas. And then they had like a different idea for the eyes. You could do like a little eyelashes. So that's just a sneak peek of some stuff that I'm making. So I definitely want to make those patterns, not just say these are patterns that I found. So yeah, and I made it creepy, but I'll do another one that just has normal eyes so we can get ready for like Halloween edition everything. So that's a little sneak peek. Then we got the body bag of Labubus. This is for the Labubu market prep video. So what I've done is I've made all the pieces ready to go. That's not a good example because we're going to talk about that. So I made all the pieces and put them in their own little bag. So we've got the body, the hood, the face, the arms and the ears ready to sew together, and then in that video we can just sew them all together. So I got 5 different ones, and I'll talk about the yarns that I used and stuff like that, because I've used a few different yarns, and we'll see if they all turn out the same. I think I'm going to use those cute little cabbage yarns, so we'll just have to glue them on, do the face, and then so that video will take like a day or two because I'll actually be sewing it all together, but it's quicker than putting it together on the same day. Like, all the bodies are made, then we just got to talk about what yarn I used, show the eyeballs and the face being embroidered, and boom. So that's that. But I made one with that fluffy yarn that I got from Temu, and it's super cute. I think it's going to turn out just slightly bigger, but I got the body, the ears and the arms done, and that was it. So we still need, no, I got one arm done, so we still need the hood and another arm. And I was like, well, maybe I can make it in 2 different colors because so these were the accidental purchases. And so I don't even know where the pack, this was in a 3-pack. So there was this and 2 other blues, but like in here, they're all different colors. And so I'm pretty sure they're like a 50-gram skein. So 50 grams don't get one Labubu done. I would say it's about maybe 75 grams. But the skin color doesn't take a lot. Like you get a lot of Labubu's out of the one acrylic ball. But then these 2 packets, we do have doubles. And so of course I started with the one that didn't have another skein. So I think we've got 2 of these, 2 of this one, and 2 of that one. And then this one and this one are different. And so if I had realized that, then maybe I would have made the body parts all rainbow. So maybe we can even just keep this, because then we've got 3, 5, 6 different colors that we can make like rainbow ones. Maybe we can mix up all the body parts. I don't know if I'll do that for that video, but I kind of would like to finish one in that yarn. And what I did was I double stranded with acrylic, so I didn't even try and use it by itself. It's too hard. And then as you can see, you can actually see your stitches. You can see those plaits there. Sometimes you'll see the acrylic on top, and it's not bad. Like you can't really see that it's got acrylic mixed in, and even if you can, it's like still super fluffy. It feels so nice. So yep, that's that. So we still need a couple more body parts. I hope I can finish that. I've got a black one on the go, which is this yarn. Oh, is it that one? I think so. No, it's this color in the Bella Baby, because I'm only using 1 strand. So I've got a black one. And then, so I just got to finish like his hood or something like that. I did a yellow one, which is double stranded with acrylic yarn and that fluffy yarn. This one, the baby chenille. Because same, I just can't work with that by itself, and it would have turned out tiny, and it's turned out a pretty good size. And then we've got a brown one, which is the Kmart chenille, so just 1 strand. Then we've got a rainbow, which is Bella Baby, 1 strand of chenille. And then we have the rainbow, which was the white and the Because I'm Happy. So in the video, we'll see them all put together with their faces on and everything. So I'm really excited to do that. So that's one video we want to do this week. It's ready to go. And then the ducky I just made at night time for something to make. I thought it would be a quick make, and it kind of was, and it kind of wasn't. It took me a long time because I used like those Hank ones, and I cut my finger on my razor. I was sliding the razor cover off, and I don't know how. I was like, oh my god, why? Anyway, I used these Hank ones, and you really need to roll them into a ball, otherwise it's a giant mess. If you look at the short that I made, you'll see like the big messes, and I had to stop and I had to roll it up. So I think the creator said it takes her half an hour, and I was probably there for 3 hours because I had to roll those 2 balls up, but they're rolled now. And then I thought today I'll do this review with the little fishies, because that's overdue. It's ready to go. The only thing I need to do is I changed the pattern a little bit when I was doing the whites, because it goes like from small stitches to big stitches, and it wasn't even in here, so I changed it to be even. But I just want to make one more just to check, like, what did I change? Was it even necessary to change that? It's a pretty good pattern as is. Like, did I need to do that? Has it turned out weird? I don't know. I just need to look more closely. That pattern is written a little funny, but it'd be really good for beginners. So instead of saying like 6 single crochet, it says single crochet, comma, 6 times. So I'm just going to talk about that a little bit. That might help a beginner, because then you know. But then the reason you write 6 single crochet is so you're going to have to count the amount of times that they say single crochet anyway. So you may as well just write 6 single crochet, but that means to crochet into the next stitch 6 times. So we'll just go through that. I'll just check if it was necessary for me to change it or yeah, what's happening there. And I changed the little baggie a little bit, but that's all good. And then with the leftover yarn from the rubber ducky, I started to make a schneck. And so that's why I wanted to find the white, because I'm going to do orange body. Like, we got plenty of orange, so we can do more duckies. It takes hardly any oranges. I probably leave 1 or 2 solely for rubber duckies. And then I was going to do the stripes in this, but I want to separate the stripes with like a white first, and then this, and then another white, and then the orange. But I couldn't find the white baby yarn, so that's how that came apart. But this is like a in bed, got nothing else to do thing. So yeah, pattern review, La Boo Boos, and then hedgehog video. So probably going to do pattern review, clear off my desk, and put a few things in project bags, because I'm still doing the Rickroll tapestry. That's like a day project. Clear off the desk so I can get the beads out to do the beaded hedgehog, because I did promise that I would do that straight away. So that's top priority. I'm only going to do this one because that's quick for today, and then we'll do a couple of hours cleaning on the girls' room, because that was also priority. But it's like, it's 10 o'clock, we all slept in, so yeah. Alright, I'll get back to you after I do the review. Hello friends, today I decided I'm going to have a huge overhaul of the craft room, get everything packed up. I need to make my table a bit taller, I need to pull everything out and just give everything a really good clean. So please enjoy, and I will chat to you very soon. Here is my progress. I just want to show you the door that Lucy's been making for me. My little iPad. It started with the gummy bear, the craft room for mum only. Mummy is the boss, and they like to call me Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig from Peppa Pig. We've got the subscribe, like, subscribe, heart, just some other bits and bobs that she's drawn. So here we go. I put everything here. I put the rest of the stuff on my bed. This was like on my table, you know, on my table, on the floor, under the table. We've vacuumed and mopped. We have put some mill ends up here. I'll move the horses soon. Put all the beading stuff together. All these mill ends are blanket yarn. Put the Centro on the shelf. These are my bags full of bags. Up here I put all the nail stuff and the Lego sets and the diamond dots. The girls' crafty crap, my stickers, because this was on my desk and it was taking up a heap of room. That's where I was filming from before. These are my wet wipes, still yet to be used. So this shelf had stayed really nice. This one I've been using. I've got to get all the little bits and bobs from the back. I think it's behind here, so that I can make some snakes or whatever with it. And I'm starting to use these skeins. I've started on a corner to corner blanket, which I'll show you later. We're going to get rid of those. I cleaned behind the door. This is still from when it was my old craft room and I was doing a lot of sewing. So I had like this felt wall. So hopefully we'll restore that at some point. This is a fish tank light, a picture. This is my stand, my wonky stand that's broken. Like whenever I say the camera's falling off the stand, I just have it balancing in here. But it's actually supposed to have like a little attachment here where it holds onto the phone. But we make do with what we've got. For some reason we've got like a giant crowbar. That's my partner's crap. And I think I told you, I found the yarn in there. Yeah, so what I want to do now is pull this couch right out, vacuum the couch, wipe it over with a disinfectant wipe, it would be good. In here is all my silicone molds, air dry clay, which I want to get onto, silicone mats for the air dry clay. We've got those mirrors, we've got the beads. This is all my amigurumi stuff and a bit of nail stuff. So yeah, I've got to get a couple more containers to organize stuff there, which we might do today. But yeah, I want to just like fully vacuum everything, wipe it down with wet wipes, mop, so that Lucy can come back in here. Well, I am so glad I pulled that couch out, because look how disgusting that is. And what I love about our Makita vacuum, so at work in childcare we've got the vacuum is a Dyson, and it doesn't pick up anything big. Like our Dyson will pick, our vacuum will pick this up, but like Dave, out all these strands and stuff, it'll pick it up. Ready? Just gobbles it up. And it will suck stuff from like a little ways away, like all that stuff in there, it'll suck it out. If you can hear something, that is Dave's tail. There he is. And latte. I just popped out for a second to get some more storage containers, and they think that I've gone to get the girls, and therefore it is DINNER time, which is not quite time. I think it's only, what is the time? It's only 1 o'clock. I've got so much done today. So I took some time lapses of me cleaning my room. That came on, like I cleaned it not long ago and I made a video. I didn't bother making another video today. I'm just going to pop the time-lapse footage in here and show you a bit of an after. There's still a lot to do, but I thought I'd just pause and have a chat because I haven't chatted to you today yet. Okay, they got the message. So, yeah, what brought that on was Lucy's allergies have flared up. And so Lucy is allergic to our cat, but it's normally not a problem. Anthony's also allergic to cats. I got our cat Frankie when I first started dating Anthony, and so he didn't know he was allergic to cats, and then we ended up staying together and we kept Frankie, and then we had another cat, Steve, but then Steve passed away, so we just have Frankie. So Frankie's about 13 years old and Lucy is 7. And so as a child, Lucy had like a lot of coughing attacks every now and then, but it only happened in winter. And funny enough, again, it's happening in winter. So she often has one kind of like asthma type attack a year. So it's really reduced down. And so I was outside. Come on, Sizzle. Up. I was outside yesterday. Well, Monday. Yeah, yesterday. Was gardening, and she came out and she was on her scooter because I cleaned up a bit outside as well, and she was riding around, and I noticed I had really watery eyes. So I didn't know that I had allergies or allergic rhinitis until I had this episode where I was driving and my whole body, like half my body went tingly and one of my pupils got bigger and I thought I was going to pass out. And I went to the doctor the next day because like I went to work and everyone at work was like, meh. So yeah, I went to the doctor the next day and then they ordered like a brain scan. I don't know if it was I guess it was an MRI. I don't remember going in the tunnel though, but anyway, so I got like an MRI on my brain and then we found out that I had polyps in my sinuses. And I guess it was just so enlarged that I actually couldn't breathe. So I think that's why I was going to pass out. But it doesn't feel like that to me. I feel just totally normal. I don't feel like I, am struggling to breathe or anything like that. But I do get the watery eyes. So, yeah. So I also have allergies too. So I think that set things off. And then Lucy was in, because it's school holidays, she's been hanging out in this room, and Frankie normally doesn't come in this room. It's just the dogs, and she's not allergic to the dogs. And so Frankie's normally just in her little pet bed. She goes into our room where we sleep, mine and Anthony's room where we sleep. I say that because like my room is the craft room and his room is his man cave garage, and then we sleep in the same room together. So that's our room. And so Lucy can't really come in our room because Frankie's there, or she can if she just comes and sits. But if you like shake a blanket or something like that, that will set off her like coughing, tickly throat, red eyes, red face. And so, yeah, I noticed that after she came in from outside, she was a little red. So I gave her a Telfast. And then the next day was like a bit worse with runny nose and like coughing. And she had been in this room and Charlie had that blanket on that I had, and I think Frankie has been like up on the couch. So if they had have like let any of the dander or dust or whatever from the animals come up, then that could have set her off as well. So yeah, she can live with the cat. She just can't pat the cat, and you can't like shake a blanket and have that hair and stuff like floating around in the air. So I went all the way through my room, and hopefully you saw it in the time lapse. I don't know how good that was. It's very hard to get an angle in the room because it's so little. The room is so little. And so I vacuumed everything. I pulled everything out, which is good because it was pretty gross back there. And so I think because I'm making things to sell in here, I'm really going to need to do that. I think I'm going to do the couches at least once a week where I vacuum it and use the disinfectant wipes and like wipe it down and get the lint roller and roll off all the hair and that. And so I mopped the floor. I put a couple of mats down so we're not like bringing hair in here. We've just got like a concrete floor at the moment because like all the renovations, nothing ever gets done around here. So yeah, and then I've just taken like all the stuff out from under the table, really cleaned everything out. And I put the table up a notch because it was a little bit low. And I've also managed to get my trolleys in here. So I've got 2 trolleys here that have a heap of craft stuff. And they were in our lounge room. And so now I can make a bit of space in the lounge room because this couch here, we have parts of it in 3 different rooms of the house because our house is tiny and the couch is so big. So I've got 2 pieces in here. There's 2 pieces in Anthony's room, and there's 1 piece, like one of these pieces that has like a back and a bottom. Like one of these pieces is in the lounge room. So if I clean all that up, then Lucy will be able to sit in her room, which should keep the door closed. Charlie and Lucy are in the same room. So keep that door completely closed. No cats, no dogs in there. Then she could come and sit in my room, which is only the dogs. We'll start closing the door so the cat doesn't come in. And she'll be able to sit in the lounge room, which she used to sit in there a bit as well. So I just popped down to the shop. So we still need to film the video about the hedgehogs, and I'm still cleaning, but I'm just having a bit of a break. So and I'm gonna go get, so the girls, my boss rang me up last night or texted me on Messenger and said, hey, do you girls want to come to the movies tomorrow? And I said, oh, have you got a couple of spaces opened up? And she's like, yeah. So I rang up and I asked the girls, do you want to go to the movies? And they said yes. So yeah, they went to vacation care today. So, but I feel like I've got heaps of stuff done. But Anthony was home this morning. He didn't go to work yesterday. So I was feeling a bit mad about that. So I didn't want to talk before, but everyone's out at the moment. I'm really productive and I'm getting everything done. And so yes, I got some extra containers. So I got all the stuff out, all the beads for hedgehogs, and I'm going to finish cleaning up tonight and we can film hedgehogs tomorrow. And then I've got a heap of stuff out for amigurumi sticks. So I just went and bought just a few more containers because I've got this whole bag and then that's all put away. And then I've got lots of different bits and pieces. I put some stuff away this morning, these abacus beads for the amigurumi sticks. I don't have a lot of focal beads, but I do have for the amigurumi sticks, but I do have the hexagons and I've got the decorated balls, so we can still make lots of sticks. I think we should make what we can with what we've got because I've ordered quite a bit of stuff. And then while I've been doing my tax, I've realized I only really put a Temu order in once a month and it's only $60. So the next Temu order, we're going to get some focal beads and we want to get the website up and going. So doing, you know, the whole manifestation stuff. And so when you're manifesting your new life, you got to pretend to be the person that you're becoming. Oh, here's the cat now. Let me just get the cat out of the room. No, Frankie. Sorry, Baba. That. Okay, yeah, so you got to pretend to be the person that you want to be. And so for the YouTube, I'm going for like a Passionic Kelsey type of vibe where she makes stuff, she does her vlog, people love her, and they buy stuff from her website because we know we've got to get the website going, therefore. And yeah, I thought if I'm that person, then I'm going to need a packing station and I'm going to need somewhere set up that I can take the photos of the products. We've got plenty of products because I prepared for markets. So I bought, and then like, just going to tizzy up the website a little bit. I think the product photos are not very good, so I want to redo them. There's not much to do because I haven't got much up. So I bought, like on the website, my theme is like the purple and white. So I bought 2 purple foam sheets, which will go at the back. And then I bought a white sheet, which will go down the bottom, like a white piece of cardboard because I didn't have it in foam. And then I'm going to set up like my little black table that's in the hallway, and that will be where we're doing photos. And then at the end of the hallway near my front door, I've got all my stuff stacked up from the market, all the inventory that's in boxes to keep it clean. And then I thought, well, I'm going to need a packing station. If I'm super busy and I'm selling things on my website and everybody loves to buy stuff from me, I'm going to need to pack probably every single day. So we're going to set up a packing station. I've got all the stuff. I've got quite a bit in one of my trolleys. Like I've got the poly mailers. I've got stamps. I've got heaps of stuff from my Etsy shop when I was selling cloth pads and face masks. I still have a heap of face masks. I don't know if I'll just pop them on there as well. But I think we'll start with crochet supplies because I'm kind of advertising it on YouTube and Instagram, and I think it's other crocheters who are watching me. So we'll start with crochet supplies and get them up, get the photos. And so yes, I'll put the table out and I'll put all the packing stuff. So we've got a packing station, and then I'll probably stack all the boxes underneath that table of the inventory. So we're kind of just figuring out how, like, the logistics of how I would be packing every day. I've got all the stickers, I've got all the boxes, I've got the bubble wrap, I've got the packaging. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm just having a little break now, and putting some stuff away in these containers, and we'll be ready to film those videos tomorrow. And I'm going to continue on like just putting all these whips away. Oh, and also for plushies, we're going to put out the Labubu straight away. So that'll be hopefully this week. We'll get that Friday video done. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with that. Okay, well, I've been having a very good time sorting out my beads. I've done most of the packet. Here's what we're looking like. Well, I'm trying to keep the camera the same way around. So I hope you can see that. And so now it's 2:15 and I have to get the girls. I'm going to leave here at 3, I told them, because they have afternoon tea at 3. And then by the time I get there, they'll finish eating that and I can get them. I've been watching this YouTube video while I was doing that I'll find the thumbnail, but anyway, it's in my watch later list. And she was just talking about, she was using an editing program, but like I don't want to be that professional in the end. I don't want to have all the crazy lighting. Like I want lighting and audio to be good, but I still want like the authentic, just talk to the camera, you know, just chill type thing. And so anyway, she was using this editing software, and there's still lots of great tips on different edits that you can make as well. So that was fun to listen to. So what I'm just going to do, I'll show you all my crap piles. I'm just going to take the stuff off my bed, and then I'm just going to put it down here next to the trolleys, and I'll keep sorting that out later tonight. I've got my schneck to show you. I finished it yesterday. So this is the Labubu bag. Oh. We'll sort that out later. That can stay there for now. Yeah, I finished my snake. Look how cute he is. And I discovered, so I found the baby yarn for the white, but then I realized this isn't really baby yarn. This is still like Burnett blanket size. So he doesn't even fit in the whole thing. There we go. So yeah, I've also got to review this pattern. But I really like it. I think he looks cute. 16mm eyes, I think. And so yeah, I just tie them into a knot to display them. I didn't stuff him. I only stuffed the head. And one of the snakes, the purple snake, I made it at a market, at the Dreamworld market, and I was so busy being nervous while I was crocheting, while people were around, I forgot to stuff his head. So anyway, I still put him out for sale, and I've told people that, and they're like, meh, it doesn't matter. But I haven't sold anything yet, because that was at the Rockley markets, and then the little boy ended up getting the dragon, not the snake. But yeah, Mum would have purchased it anyway. So yeah, I'll show you the bed situation. And yeah, we'll just bring all that in, and then I can keep just playing with my beads, getting that all sorted until it's time to go and get the girls. I'm also very hungry, so I'm going to go find something to eat. Okay, so this is the bed situation. So everything's in baskets and bags and stuff. Just put this back on my table. And then, yeah, everything else I'll just stack up underneath the table and all that, and I will find homes for it. I mean, these are just yarn and yarn. That needs to go up on the yarn wall. And I've got these paint pans can actually go into the holders. Here's my little, like a welcome mat. Here's the table. It's a bit taller. All the beads. I've got a little mat for my feet. And so, yeah, Mum bought me this from Temu, and I'm going to stack all the paint pens in there. And I put my little holder up here. I've got another one here. I've got a cup in the back. So, yeah, I've just got to clear this off so we can put that long organizer for the eyeballs up. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I am freezing today. I'm still in my PJs. I just put the heater on. It's 11 degrees. It's supposed to be like 19 today, which is super cold for us in Queensland. And so yeah, I put the heater on. I've got Sizzle with me. She's getting cozy in the blanket. I just brought a blanket in for her, nice clean one. so Lucy will be able to come in here. Kept the door shut so there's been no cat. Yeah, we've got the heater on. Let's make it 25. That would be a little bit warmer. It smells amazing in here. I got this candle from one of the parents at childcare like 2 Christmases ago, and it's called the Beach House. Oh yeah, look, made in Palm Beach, Australia. It smells so good. It smells like a sexy man. So it smells so good in here. And then last night Lucy came in. When I picked them up yesterday, they were drawing and it was super quiet. I walked in, I was like, well, it's very quiet in here. They're like, shh. And I think there was no boys left. It was all girls and 1 boy, so he was outnumbered. And so they were all just drawing and, you know, playing board games, and it was lovely. So Lucy was drawing this octopus. Oh, and she's making it for her friend Ava. And she wrote, "You're a good friend." And so at childcare, somebody had like gel pens. And it's really annoying because she likes to colour with the gel pens. And I'm like, that's not really what they're for. Like, you should use textures, but whatever. She likes to colour with them. And then she's been dying to bedazzle things with the diamond dots. So this is, Mum has, well, I don't know if she still has it, but she had a diamond dot obsession. And so all her extras, she just chucked in a jar. And she was like, do you want this jar? And I was like, yes. So they're all different shapes and sizes, and I just gave her a glue stick, and we had, I don't know where, oh yeah, my mum had bought her this from Temu, which is awesome too. And so we just used the little, I mean, I have these as well, the little thing out of it. She started her Easter one, but then she hasn't finished it. She's like, I want a diamond dot. I'm like, well, why don't you do your Easter one? I don't want to do that. And then she wanted diamond dot like a random object, like a drink bottle or something. And I said, we can't do that because you need super glue, and you can't do super glue by yourself because it'll just, you can't glue yourself together. But we went out on last Saturday. We went to Charlie's therapy session with her psychologist, and it's like family-based therapy. So she does some activities with the psychologist girls, and they eat together and all that kind of thing. That's for her eating disorder. And then Lisa's been dying to go to Smiggle, so we went to Robina Town Centre, and they had this really cool robotic dinosaur. I took a clip of it, so I'll pop it here while I'm talking, and we've got a photo. And I don't think the dinosaur was moving all the time. I think maybe it only moved on the hour, so we were able to catch it, because after I filmed, it stopped moving, and there was like no button to turn it on or anything. It was really, really cool. They only had one. Like, I was hoping we could walk around and find more, but we didn't. And so Lucy was dying to go to Smiggle because she loves like stationery. And I said she could use, I found these gel pens yesterday, which she'd already gotten into, taken some and lost them in her room, which we will probably find them when we go into her room. There was 2 packs. I don't know where the other one is. So, oh yeah, here it is. I just got these at Kmart. So yeah, she had a good time with that, and the diamond dots. So she was dying to go to Smiggle, and we went to Smiggle, and she had $10 to spend. Must have been a Tooth Fairy thing, and Charlie had $10. So yeah, she spent her $10, and then she had buyer's regret, and it was a whole thing. And then her feet were hurting because it's a really, really big Westfield. So I was like, this is, you know, literal. This is what shop till you drop means. So now we don't have to go see Smiggle ever again. We'll just order online. And then what did Charlie get with hers? I can't remember. Oh, I think she got like a sensory toy or something from Kmart. So we went to Smiggle first. Lucy spent her money there. And then when we went to Kmart, there was so much more that you could buy for $10. Like, they had a lot of 2 for $5 at Smiggle. But then she had her buyer's regret. So anyway, it was fine. Oh, what was I going to say? I was going to show you something. I just made myself some chicken chippies because I am hungry. It's only 7 a.m. so we can do a couple of things before I have to film my hedgehog video. The girls are still asleep. Sizzle, Latte and Dave are still in my bed under the covers, and Sizzle's coming with me. So I'll eat my chicken chippies and I'll figure out what I was going to show you. Got it. They're right up the top of these shelves up here. Yeah, so we've got these tumblers that you can diamond dot. It looks like it's possibly a sleeve, like you diamond dot the sleeve and it goes in between the tumbler. So we've got Charlie wants to earn that one and Lucy wants to earn this one. So that's going to be a pretty big prize. You have to do something really good or earn a lot of tokens. So yeah, slowly getting that together and getting the charts together. But I got to finish tax first and I got to make my video today. So the heater is kicked in. It's getting so nice and warm. This is my black Labubu I was talking about that I'm working on. So I just got to finish a couple of pieces for him and then I'll put him in a baggie and add him to the pile. First of all, I'm going to finish sorting those beads what I can because they're for the video today. I'm just going to chill and do that. And then today I should be able to show you the area that I want to put the packing station and the area where we're going to do the product photography.
Hi, ask a lot of things. Yeah. It's little mama.
Oh, it's Lucy. She's awake. And she has to take a tablet for her allergies. Yeah, because you're all red. And your boogers are running. You still got your strawberry milk though.
No, it's just itchy.
Yeah, it's itchy. Itchy face. Yeah. We want to talk about the Smiggle thing. Yeah, about your buyer's regret at Smiggle. Yeah.
Smiggle was a small shop. I did not know that.
Oh yeah, it was small. It was really small and it was crammed with stuff.
Yeah.
And?
I only had $10 and I got it at like little like rubber. But I didn't know it was a rubber.
Oh, it's like a little ice cream. What did you think it was?
I thought it like had little tiny like toys in it. Like.
Oh, okay. That was a 2 for $5 though. And then what did you get with that?
The slime.
Oh,
I did not regret.
Right.
I love the slime.
Because it was like scented.
Yeah.
And it was in all little compartments. Did you mix it all together though?
Yeah, because when I opened the lid, it came with the lid.
Oh.
And I couldn't like put them back in the places, so I decided to mix it up.
Okay. That's it.
No, and it's really hard to stretch.
It's more like a putty maybe.
No.
What did Charlie get? I can't remember.
Charlie got and I also got a sticker book.
Oh yeah, we got the sticker book from Kmart.
That was so good.
Which I put in the lounge room because I found it in here.
Smuggler's good, but...
Well, I just said like the stuff is a bit expensive. So you couldn't buy much
but
for your $10.
I love that like keychain one.
Oh, they had a heap of keychains with all different
I love that
letters,
gummy bear one.
but they didn't have Lucy's letter. They didn't have any L's, did they?
They had no L's. And
you go look here, the camera's there.
L is the best part
of
a name.
So what else did Charlie get? Sticker book?
And she got a pencil case, Squishmallow.
Oh yeah, she got the hardcover pencil case which had a cute little cat on it. Yeah.
And she got like that cat paw, squishy cat
paw. Oh yeah, she got this squishy
cat paw.
They're like the silicone ones, but and then it had like glitters in it as well, but the glitters don't quite stick, but the silicone is kind of sticky. Go look over here. Yeah. Alright, so shall we get you sorted?
So,
yeah.
Did you really know? It took me really years to draw that.
It did take you a long time. It took you a while to do the diamond dot too. And I said to Lucy she should do all the tentacles, and she was like, nah. It's taken a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go get you sorted. I'm gonna do some stuff.
Oh, what's those?
They're my beads and no touchy touchy.
They're fluffy.
Oh yeah, the fluffy ones are for... It's for the amigurumi sticks.
What are amigurumi sticks?
The knitting needle things.
Ooh, can I make one?
Maybe later. Maybe later. I gotta film some videos first.
Gonna make it pink.
Okay, you can do a pink one.
Okay.
Okay. Lucy did a really cool keychain, a pink one with the silicone beads.
And it broke.
Yeah, we were walking to school, so she had it on her backpack, and it broke on the pedestrian crossing. But I was able, like, the little ball had jingled off as it was hitting her bag. The ball had come off, but we were able to rescue most of them. It's still in my car. So you did a good job. I just got to get some things ready for the amigurumi sticks, like recipes of what beads you can put on, and then you could come and help me. But that's much later today. Okay?
Like
Alright.
in the afternoon.
Yeah, late afternoon. I've got lots of stuff to do.
Mine.
Man. You want to say goodbye?
Bye-bye, little fans.
Okay.
Wait, one more thing.
What?
Don't forget to like is the best one.
Okay. I showed everyone the door too. Earlier.
Yeah.
That you've been decorating. Okay. That's
Don't forget to like.
it. And
I don't like subscribe.
you don't like subscribe?
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause.
That's an important part.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we get money.
Yeah, I need 1,000 subscribers, and then they start to pay you.
Oh, we need 1,000 subscribers so we can get money. So we can get like hot water back.
Oh no, Daddy's organised that.
Oh.
I've got to talk about that too. You
Then
know,
we gotta get more money for my birthday.
Alright, okay.
For a long time.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye. Don't forget
Don't
to
yell.
like is the best part, guys.
Okay.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So I'm just having a good time sorting out my silicone beads. They are now ready in a giant pile. There it is. Ready to go. Plus I got, I found the ones that we already made. And we're just going to take photos before we slip them into their plastics, ready to sell. But we need their listing photos. And I'm also going to take photos for like the recipes. We're going to figure out how much each recipe costs. Then we've got this many amigurumi sticks to make, which is lots. And then I'm just finishing off this black little boo-boo. I just saw it wasn't the most flattering angle of me crocheting. So I don't think we need to see any more. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off the parts for the Labubu, and so then that's ready for that video. Then I will go wash my hair, get changed, and film the hedgehog video. Okay, it is 11 o'clock. I got the face done for the Labubu, and I got the hood done. And then I ran out of the skin color yarn, but I have started another one, and I double stranded with the yarn buff and the ball. But then later on I'm going to double strand with the center pool and the outside pool. So I've got that to the side. I just stopped when my phone died, so we've charged everything up. I had some lunch, which was last night's leftovers. We had chicken schnitzel from the organic butcher, and I'm even cooking it from frozen now, because I was like, you know those southern fried chicken patties that I got from Aldi? I was like, they're a chicken schnitzel. I cook them from frozen. Like, why can't I cook the schnitzel from frozen? And anyway, it was fresh and it wasn't pink. I don't know why the other one was a pink color. So that was weird. So yeah, this is a baby Bella yarn. And I did find yesterday when we pulled the couch out, I found the black, which is because I actually wanted to make bumblebees. And I wonder if we could use this and that fluffy, you know, the one that I used for the little boo-boo hat. Made little bees. be cute just to have the fluff on the yellow. So anyway, that's another idea. We've got to finish what we're doing. Yeah, it is now time for hedgehogs. So I'm going to get all my beads out. We're going to make a hedgehog. We're going to look at these two, which was my original. Count how many beads, all the things, why I think they're different, all the stuff. Possibly we're going to do, oh no, I was going to say possibly we're going to do a market prep, but we're not. We're going to figure out how much it costs to make one, because I want to make some and put them on the website. But we just need to do this video, which I'll include that because I just did the tax and found all the receipts on Temu for everything. And I know that we get 8 out of 150 gram skein, which I think is bargain. So it'd probably be good. I sell them for 15. I'm sure that's going to be a good price. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Then I got to go to the shops and get puppy mats. We use puppy mats in our laundry overnight for the dogs because they're precious. And we don't leave the doggy door, that door open overnight. We were, but then you can get snakes. And I feel like it's possible that a brown snake could come in through a doggy door. And you don't want a brown snake in your house. It's terrifying. Like they've had like little videos where they've gotten into like kids' baskets of toys. Under the fridge is a really common one. And then if they have babies, it's just nope. I've also had toads come inside through the doggy door. So yeah, we keep all that close. So I need puppy pads because I've just finished a pack. We don't go through a lot of them. And then later on I've got to make garlic bread. So I'm just thawing out some salted butter. And I was going to show you last week. I made it last week and it turned out really good. And we ate the whole thing. But Anthony was hanging around a lot. So I was like, oh, it's just paying the bum to record when he's around. Because he's always like checking in, hanging over my shoulder. And not like in a constructive way, like in an annoying way. My dad does the same. Mum's like, can you just go away? Because how am I supposed to get in the zone with someone hanging over my shoulder? So anyway, we might film that either way, whether anyone's home or not, because I could just do a voiceover. But I thought that would be fun, show you how I make it. As I said, when I do cooking stuff, I'm not going to show you like every single time I make garlic bread. I'll just show each thing once if I think it might be interesting to you. Yeah. And then let's get the photo area ready. So I'm going to get out all my beads. Okay, here's my setup. I didn't get out all the beads. I just got the matte beads, the clear ones that I just put away, a couple of extra bits and pieces. I really want to try glitter yarn in that, you know, beigey color, because then you can make it look pretty with whatever beads you put on it. So this is 4 Seasons Flinders Shine in the 8 ply, and it is called Hessian. Interesting. And then I couldn't find my 3.5, so I've got a 2.5 needle, all the things. I put my little stand on the box, and that's how I film at eye level. I've got the comment up and I'm ready to go. I also just realized that my ring light tilts up, and now I've got better lighting. What an idiot. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. And check out these other videos.